In my many years of working with women who have been diagnosed with breast cancer and who have undergone a mastectomy surgery, which is the full removal of a breast, I've heard a lot of things, and there's a lot of reoccurring ageism that I hear. And it comes from both men and women, and it's not coming from a place of being mean or unkind. It's coming from, I don't know, like a misunderstanding of what it means to be older than you are. Whether it's 5 years older or 50 years older, there seems to be this huge misunderstanding of what it means to have body image and how people perceive themselves. This is getting confusing. Let me give you an example. Yesterday, I had a lady who came to see me. She came to see me because she had had a mastectomy and needed to have a full breast prosthesis on her surgical side. And she was in her mid-40s. And she was getting the breast prosthesis while she was awaiting her reconstruction surgery. And we were talking, and she said, you know, if I was 50 or 60, I wouldn't even bother with the reconstruction because at that age, you know, it doesn't matter to them. So, you know, I'm just doing it because I'm in my mid-40s. And I was really surprised to hear that because I'm in my mid-50s. I care about my appearance and my self-image. And full disclosure, I have not had breast surgery. But I thought that was really interesting that she thought that somebody who was just a few years older than her, they don't care about themselves anymore. Now, there's lots of reasons that women decide not to have reconstruction surgery. Maybe they have had treatment that makes it impossible for them to have reconstruction. Some women decide that the breast prosthesis does such a good job that they don't need to get reconstruction. Some women just don't want to put their body through yet another surgery because they've been through enough. So there's lots of reasons. So many women choose to have a breast prosthesis. Some women choose to go flat. That is a personal choice. But just because somebody's in their 50s, 60s, what have you, it doesn't mean that, you know, they just kind of like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. I'm old. I don't need a breast. Trust me, that's not the way it works. And the women I see who come in here who are in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s often have their nails done, their hair done, their makeup, they're wearing beautiful clothes. They very much care about how they present themselves, their body image, and how they take care of their own bodies. And, you know, making informed choices of what's right for them. And again, some women, what's right for them is to have reconstruction, and some women choose not to for a lot of reasons. But not, like giving up is not one of the reasons. I also have a friend who his mother had been diagnosed with breast cancer and had a mastectomy surgery. And so he called me to pick my brain. Now, I'm not a doctor or a nurse, but I know a few things. So he was picking my brain, and his mom's in her mid-70s. And at the end of our conversation, we had discussed breast prosthesis, we had discussed reconstruction, we had discussed some other options. And he said, you know, I don't think she needs any of that. She's in her mid-70s, she's divorced, she's had her kids already. What does she need a breast for? I was shocked because I thought this guy was a little more enlightened than that, but in fairness, he doesn't see his mom as a woman, he sees it as his mom, right? And his mom is a really sociable person. She volunteers in her community. She's got a big social group. She's, you know, social butterfly. And, you know, she's the type of person who, you know, takes care of herself. She does her hair, her makeup. And the first thing she wants people to notice is her smile, not that she's missing a breast. So maybe technically she doesn't need a breast, but she does need a breast. She needs it to feel like herself. She needs it for her confidence. So something like a breast prosthesis would solve that problem. She would feel like herself. Her clothes would fit her properly. Nobody would notice that she's had surgery. There's just, I'm speechless, which is hard for me. You know, so it makes a huge difference in just because it's his mom and she's an older woman doesn't mean that she's not a woman who takes pride in her appearance. So, I had a friend who had lost part of his finger in an accident, and I didn't even notice. I didn't notice until he pointed it out, and then I forgot about it. But he was so self-conscious of missing his part of his finger, and he thought everybody was looking, everybody knew. Well, imagine if that was your breast, and it's part of the first thing that people see. You would want to take care of that. You would want to put in either a breast prosthesis or have reconstruction because you care about how people perceive you, because we're human. So whether the person is 5 years older than you or 50 years older than you, we have to open our minds a little bit. And there's this really cute thing I saw on Facebook that I'm going to put up here because I think it really illustrates exactly what I'm trying to say. So I thought that was pretty cute. My name is Sherry, and I'm from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique. And if you like our videos, please like and subscribe, share, comment down below. I'd love to hear the comments that you've heard or your perceptions. And we also really appreciate the support. Thanks and have a great day.